Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Katie with John Henry's and today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy bone broth from our beef bone broth bundle. Our beef bone broth bundle is made up of several different beef bones. As you can see here, we've got several different, this one is a knuckle bone. We've got a soup bone, which is a beef bone maybe from the neck or from a roast area that has some meat on it. Here you can see this is a slice from the femur bone and a marrow bone from the femur as well. So inside our beef bone broth bundles are a mixture of everything that you need to make a healthy and nutritious bone broth, whether it's for drinking, making a base for a soup or a gravy, whatever you're using bone broth for, this is a great way to make your own. You'll have everything that you need with a mixture of bones. Bone broth has so many healing properties. It's so good for your gut. It's full of bioavailable vitamins and minerals. It contains a lot of collagen and everything for your joints. So a lot of our customers, and me included, drink bone broth on the regular. Probably at least every day I'm drinking a cup. I've actually replaced my morning coffee with bone broth. So we also offer a couple different varieties. We have the beef bone broth bundles. We have the chicken bone broth bundle, and this is a variety of different chicken pieces, such as maybe some wings and some chicken backs and even some chicken feet. I mean, you know, it does kind of look interesting when you're making it and to, you know, see a little foot in your pot. That's kind of weird to me, but the feet have so many different vitamins, minerals, and again, more of that healthy collagen that's super, super healing to your gut. We also have a turkey bone broth bundle. And for those of you who purchased their Thanksgiving turkey from us, you guys would know that that was an add-on package. So that way you could purchase the bone broth bundle and maybe make it and use it for your gravy, or maybe you wanted to make soup or a pot pie after Thanksgiving and use those leftovers. You have the ability to make your own broth with the turkey bone broth bundle. And that also includes maybe this is a piece of a turkey neck right here. We've got a turkey back and some parts of the wings and some turkey feet are also included. So there is a variety of different items that we do include in the bone broth bundles, and sometimes they do change up from season to season and time to time. So just wanted to let you know that there are several different options. Maybe you are tired of drinking the beef bone broth and you'd like to try the chicken or turkey. We do have those options as well. So I'm really excited to show you this really quick and easy recipe for making bone broth in the Instant Pot. This is how I prefer to do it. You can cook it on the stove top and let it simmer for 12 to 72 hours, or you can cook it in a crock pot, again, allowing it to cook for at least 12 to 48 hours, or cook it in an Instant Pot and it's done in 4 hours. So I don't have a lot of time. I have 4 little ones and a farm to run, so I'm usually team Instant Pot all the way. So let's get to prepping our beef bone broth in the Instant Pot. I have the pot here and we're gonna start with that. I also wanted to let you know that we have several different recipes and blog posts on our website. So definitely you wanna check those out if you wanna learn more about the health benefits of bone broth and you'd also like to see some different recipes as well. Today I'm actually going to be following one of the recipes that is on our website, our beef bone broth. So what we're going to do is we are going to take and put any bones that are not meaty in our pot, and we're going to actually soak them in apple cider vinegar. And what that does is the acid in the vinegar is going to start to help to break down the bones and really draw out those minerals, which is what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in here, fill this up with water, and then add some apple cider vinegar. Okay, I've got this about halfway filled up with water and the bones are in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our apple cider vinegar. We're gonna add a couple tablespoons, so I'm just gonna have this little 1/4 cup and we'll just fill it up like 3/4 of the way. There we go. That is all set. So now these bones are going to soak for about an hour because we're going to actually brown the bones that have the meat on them. And what that does is that's just going to add a lot of flavor by roasting the bones. It's going to brown them really well, and it's going to add lots of extra beefy flavor, savory flavor to our bone broth. So as you can see, my oven is preheated and ready for the bones already. All right, so I'm just gonna stick these in this pan and go ahead and stick them in the oven. All right, our bones are just about done roasting. So now we're going to prep our veggies and other seasonings and put them in our Instant Pot. So you'd like to use a couple carrots. So I'm just going to use some baby carrots and we can just put those in the pot. And a couple pieces of celery, and I recommend cutting them up into large chunks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, and we're gonna put those in the pot as well. Now let's add our salt, our bay leaf, and our peppercorns. As a kid, I always thought bay leaves were really weird. I would see them in like stew and broth and everything, and I used to think my mom was crazy. Like, did she just go pick off this like leaf off the tree and stick it in our food? But no, it's a real thing, and it really does add a lot of flavor. So I recommend adding a bay leaf to your broth. And now some peppercorns. I love this variety of peppercorns where you've got the red ones, the white ones, and the black ones. And let's go ahead and add some salt. Now, I will let you know that you can start really light on the salt, or you could actually have no salt if you wanted. But I will let you know that if you don't add enough salt, you won't get that typical beef like broth flavor. The salt really does add a lot of flavor and really enhances the beef flavor. I used to kind of think like when I had not salted it enough that it kind of just tasted like oily water. But it is still, you still have all of the health benefits and everything, even if you do not add the salt. So if you are on like a salt restrictive diet, don't worry, the broth still has all of those healing benefits, still has all of the extra, nutrients and everything that you need, even if you don't have the salt. You'll just taste a little bit watery, like, oily water, but it'll still be good and still healthy for you. Okay, now we've just put the roasted bones from the oven into our pot and filled it up with water, and now we're gonna go ahead and stick it in the Instant Pot. I love the noise the Instant Pot makes when you put the lid on. It's so cute. So once you have your Instant Pot here set up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna turn it onto manual and hit the up button all the way until it reaches 240 minutes. So my manual on my Instant Pot is right here, and I'm just going to hit that. See, it's already saved at 240 minutes because that's what I use to make broth. And it's gonna beep in just a second and let me know it's on and ready to go. So that's really all you have to do. You just have to make sure that your venting spout is in the spot so that it can seal, and you just need to turn it on, let it go for its 240 minutes. It will naturally depressurize, and then your broth is ready to drink. So I'll be back with you guys in 240 minutes and we'll check out the broth. Okay, my Instant Pot has naturally come down from its pressure, and now I'm going to get out the bone broth to show you all. I'm really excited. So it's been in a keep warm phase. It makes that little noise every time you move the lid. And now I'm going to actually get it out. It's a little still warm. All right. So now I have this beautiful broth that is all ready for us to drink. But I'm going to take this and show you all of the different things in here. As you can see, there's a piece of meat that was from our soup bone that we roasted. And we've got, the bones are all the way down at the bottom. See, you can see the pieces of celery, the carrots. There's part of the knuckle bone right there. Oh, yes. There's another part of that soup bone. Yeah, so this is really great. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to strain out these bones and vegetables. I do have a couple of customers who like to eat the vegetables, but they're kind of going to be real mushy because they have been pressure cooking for 4 hours. So I usually just strain them out, strain the fat away, and then I put them in containers like I have right here. These are some containers that I bought from Amazon, and they're BPA free, they are freezer safe and everything like that. And I really love these for bone broth. I fill them up to about this mark right here, and that way it does allow the broth to expand. They have these lids that snap right on there, and you can freeze it and keep it in the freezer for a couple months and pull it out when you want to. It is definitely recommended that when you are heating up bone broth, that you heat it up on the stove and that you do not heat it up in the microwave. I've heard sometimes it can change the molecular structure of the broth, so definitely recommend heating it up on the stove if you're going to warm it to drink, like in place of your coffee or whatever you're wanting to do with your broth. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more videos from our farm that have recipes and everything like that in them, then please like and subscribe. And if you're looking for this recipe as well, see the link in the description below. Thank you so much for supporting our farm.